Very powerful man. For some time now, he's defied a lot of people. And he says he is for his people. But what is he really saying? It's very deep. And I need you to watch this. I will never hire private jets. No, let me read it properly. I will never hire private jets. He didn't say I will never. He said, I will never. There are two different things. I will never hire private jets while my people are suffering. It's different from I will never hire private jets when my people are suffering. Can I translate that into Tree? I will never. It just said, me nyeda. I will never. Media. Me nyeda.
Yamo bibi akwaba edemoba amansan online TV so. Se ene no first time on saki a video wani diemu. Se obe subscribe, uwi ano like it na wa share. Abusha nsemu sisi na nsemu koso ewo omai mu eni wi asiafa na nina na sene amansan online TV for yeso ya fa to ye ho so no. Yese nsem bia ebetwa agu nsembia ebekoso yaba besanimu ade aba be mam adofo ene ahwefo teacher say eba politics eba sports entertainment and answer trending stories ne nina ye di biba besom adofo ene ahwefo nina na busa asembi apu aba nsem no obi epu so okwa akohwe obi a edwane so obekwa akohwe mepese obeka me ho ame akwa akohwe nsem na ekoso ewe yententen video no so di obi a pressa wo kwa akohwe no amansan online TV for ene yeso ye di bi eba besoma dofo ene ahwefo ni na intimeso so be ka me ho ame akwa akohwe video ni bi aba.
Very powerful man. For some time now, he's defied a lot of people. And he says he is for his people. But what is he really saying? It's very deep. And I need you to watch this. I will never hire private jets. No, let me read it properly. I will never hire private jets. He didn't say I will never. He said, I will never. There are two different things. I will never hire private jets while my people are suffering. It's different from I will never hire private jets when my people are suffering. Can I translate that into Tree? I will never. It just said, me nyeda. I will never. Media. Me nyeda. It just said, obia ye. Ena washa so. Usi wudie uinye. Nipa kone ye wana. Esi ukasa chire nyame a. Ukasa gu mframamu. Esi obia nchira kwala nyame. I will never hire private jets while my people are suffering. Dormaahene jobs asante hene. Run it, my youth. Yo! Oh, Lord God have mercy. The paramount chief of Dormaahene Osagyefo Dr. Agyemang-Badu II has criticized the Asantehene Otumfu0 BEEF for allegedly prioritizing his luxurious lifestyle over the welfare of his people. According to Dormaahene, he will never allow his people to go through hardships. Better still, he will never allow his people to go through hardships while he personally embarks on trips using private jets and acquiring properties abroad for his own interest. I will never hire private jets or use my money to buy properties abroad while my people are suffering. I will never do such a thing, he said. Osagyefo Agyemang-Badu II, while addressing his people, further said that they are certain in his comments about Bono chiefs being violent in nature are inappropriate. According to him, a leader of his caliber, prominence, and one who is highly revered by people in the country should not make such comments that are deemed disrespectful. He added that such comments could breed divisiveness and conflict among traditional leaders. If you say someone is engaged in violence, haven't you insulted a person? We are telling him that that statement he made about the Bono chiefs being violent, he should never repeat it. For someone of his prominence, he shouldn't have attributed Bono chiefs and the Techimahene to violence at all. He said, this is Asantehene. Is it true Asantehene is riding in a private jet? Has he bought a private jet? Is he buying properties abroad for himself? Is it true? Do you know? If it is true, then it deserves condemnation. My brother, it's a bad chief or a bad leader or a bad king who lives in luxury whilst his people are suffering. Hey, you are called to office. You are not called into luxury. You are called into glory. You are not called into opulence. They are two different things. My brother, it will be a very terrible and a bad leader who will look at his people struggling to make ends meet, yet he's flying left, right, and center in an acquired private jet. Acquiring houses all over them. If you want to acquire those things, be a private person. But we assume that it's by virtue of you being chief, leader, or king. That is why you have been able to tap into the glory of these things and enrich yourself. It's corruption. It's bad leadership. Any man or woman called into office, my brother, your duty, your responsibility, your priority is the people. If you can't do that, get out. Hi, I said, if you are called into office and you are unable to prioritize the people, you are unable to put the people first, you are unable to live for the people, you are a toy. You are wicked and corrupt. In our country, when you are called into office, is a call into opulence and corruption. You are called into a gold mine to go and mine it off the people. While the people are suffering, you are laughing gutturally. Any chief or king or leader, church leader, church, whatever, as long as you lead the people, let the people look rich and you look poor. Look at Jesus Christ that they claim is an Achim. What did he do? Did he live rich? Look at Jesus Christ. He fed the people. When Jesus Christ fed the people with fish and bread, did the Bible say he ate it? He made it for them. He said when they brought it before him, he multiplied it and asked for that to be shared amongst the people. He didn't take the first loaf of bread and the big fish to eat on his own. He was thinking about the people first. He was so selfless. He came for the people. We don't have such leaders anymore. That is why our nation and our continent will continue to suffer like that. Any leader, anybody called into leadership position, he's been called into a gold mine. He's been called to loot, to steal legally. Legal stealing. Write it down. In my country, a call to leadership is a call to legal stealing. I said in my country, a call to leadership is a call to looting and legal stealing. If you are not in a leadership position and you are caught stealing, they take you to the court. But once you are a leader, it's legal for you to steal. After all, you are their leader. How many people agree with this? That is why we are not able to rise. So Dormaahene is saying that as for him, he won't ride in a private jet. He won't buy houses and properties outside because he sees his people suffering and he thinks that these people need to be looked at first. I hope Dormaahene means his words. There are some people, they reject luxury because they cannot afford it. But the moment they have the cash in front of them, they forget all their virtues and principles. There was this young lady that I used to live with in the same house. There were 2 other girls in the house, very flashy and beautiful. Men would come in the night, take them out, flaunt them and all that. And she used to say, bad girls. Look at these bad girls. Me, I'm not like that too. Me, I'm not like that too. It was all because men were not coming for her. One guy came there one time, and she was overly excited that a man had finally come for her. She got pregnant within weeks, whilst the 2 other so-called prostitutes were still languishing in their prostitution without getting pregnant. Sometimes you truly are not corrupt until there is that temptation. Sometimes you claim that you are not corrupt, but wait until some temptation comes. Then you see that we are more corrupt than those people. A lot of us who are here shouting, yes, and they are stealing and they are thieves and God will punish them. God will punish them. If we were in their shoes, we would even steal more than them. That is why Blakk Rasta says, I don't want any political office. I will never be a politician. I will never accept any such post as a minister. And I am a kingmaker. I make kings. I advise kings. And I direct kings like Samuel in the Bible. I don't want to be corrupted.